Bout of Realms Day 4, let's go. Can you believe that we are already at Day 4 of Bout of Realms? Insane. Yeah, so this week, this has been a lot of fun. As I said before, and as most of you know, I'm not the biggest PvP player, but I've been having a lot of fun with this. I think it's being on voice chat with my friends and having a laugh while we're playing. It makes such a difference to just be enjoying PvP. I think when you play PvP and you're not on voice chat with people, you're not playing with people that you know, and matchmaking is a shit show. That's really frustrating. But actually playing in a team that you've assembled yourself, that is with people that you just have fun with, honestly, it makes such a difference. I just love it. It's been a really fun week so far. And I'm kind of sad that it's coming to an end because I don't know if we'll get round to the semi-finals. Honestly, we're tied in points with so many other teams on our server that yeah, I don't know how it all works. This is my first ever Bout of Realms, as you know, so yeah, I don't know if we'll get to semi-finals. I won't hold my breath on it, but we've definitely put up a good fight this week. So it may look like I'm just running around the map in the center, but I was kind of just waiting to see if they pushed through to the center again, because they seem to keep coming to the center. And then I noticed that player was going to the right, and then they weren't going to the right, they were going to the center. So I decided to just stay here and yeah, try and defend the center once again. Basically, I've just taken the role of focusing on kills by actually kind of defending where we don't want players getting to. So that's kind of what I've been doing this week, unintentionally, but it sometimes has helped. So yeah, if we can stop people getting to the center effigy and the guardian, it's always a bonus. So that's pretty much what I've been doing this week. So yeah, I will be circling in the center for a little while. At this point, we were deciding to kind of push them back if we could to their spawn point. And as you already saw by the wings on a couple of the characters, they're similar resonance to us. Different team setup of classes to what we've got. So a couple more tanks than what we had. You can see they've got Demon Hunter as well. And it was an interesting match. This one was a lot easier than some of the other matches that we've had this week. So we were quite glad for that. We really, as I said yesterday, we really wanted a day of 3 wins. So to have a match where we were already doing quite well with points, we were quite happy about that. You can see we have all of the effigies except for the top one. So yeah, we continue to push back as much as possible, trying to push them back to spawn point. And yeah, nice little kill streak going on here as well. Not bad for someone that doesn't play a lot of PvP really. I was just wondering if I could beat my kill streak from yesterday, which would be nice. I got an 11 kill streak yesterday. I think that was my highest kill streak for all of the matches. So if I can beat that today, I'll be quite happy. But you can see we're coming up to the 800 points now as well. So Guardian is about to spawn and we can take this down. There's enough of us here. So yeah, we've got those extra points and you can see we're not far from winning this match now. So it would have been tough for these guys to come back from that. Now, when you look at the points, it would have been really tough for them to climb back from that. So this match was kind of a little bit shorter than some of the others that we've had this week. But it's nice to actually get a win. Yeah, as frustrating as it is when you're on the losing side, it's really nice. It's really nice to have a little bit of an easier time, because we've had some not horrible matches, but some more challenging matches this week with some of the higher resonance teams that we faced. And I do feel a little bit, maybe this is the pessimist in me, I do feel a little bit like it's intentional that mid-reso teams and lower resonance teams end up matching with high resonance teams. I do feel, I don't know, like I said, it's the pessimist in me. I do feel like it's intentional matchmaking with that, but this one was a victory, so really happy with that result. This was the overall scores. I was quite happy. I didn't expect to be on top for kills. Crazy assist from my team, like really nice support there. Seeing everyone's assist, you know that you're working together when you see assists like that. When everyone's assists are really consistent with each other, you know that that is a good thing and you've got a good team. So second match, this one was a bit more challenging. Now, I recognise some of the names. A few of us recognise some of the names from Battleground. and from being players that we've had challenges with in Battleground before in PvP. So not necessarily the highest resonance players, similar resonance to us, a couple that were higher resonance than us. However, high secondaries on things like potency and armor, which makes a huge difference in PvP. And I was doing my best not to die, but when you've got summons on you and when you've got those friggin' demon hunters hitting you as well, yeah, it was a lot this match. Another really frustrating one. I haven't even been doing this. You've noticed in my videos this week, I haven't even really been checking the scores. But I kind of knew with this one, although the scores are similar on the sidebar there on the left, I kind of knew that this was gonna be a painful one. And yeah, I got my ass handed to me a lot in this match. So you're gonna see that obviously. And I was going this way to help support my teammate who was on their own at one point. And so yeah, I figured let's go and support. Let's try and take this effigy here. And we did manage to take the effigy before anyone else came, so that was helpful. Normally I don't really focus on the effigies so much. I know that that's obviously a huge point of this map, Tower War, Bout of Realms, Conqueror. I try and focus more on defending the effigies once we've got them. So yeah, there's kind of like different roles you can take in this kind of PvP, in this mode, in this specific map. And yeah, I try my best to just kind of defend and support where I'm needed. But that didn't happen here. Look at how many people are on my ass. What am I meant to do? What are you meant to do? What you gonna do about it? So yeah, this was a challenging one. And the scores stayed pretty close for a while. As you can see, I was trying to pick up those combat orbs as well, because I was like, anything to help me at this point. Frenzied orb, amazing, let's take that. But yeah, amount of shields on players. Blood Knight has so much immunity, like it's insane. I couldn't really do much here. And G, I know from people that I know, like through friends, if that makes sense. So I knew that they were a really competent PvP player, really good in PvP. So I already knew that I was going to struggle with this one. As I said, I'm not someone that practices or plays PvP a lot other than kind of the clan stuff and casual Battleground. I've definitely not been pushing it this season. The matchmaking Battleground, do we even go there? Probably not, but it is a mess, and it has been a mess for a long time. It feels like it gets even worse with every single update. So yeah, in Battleground it's been Wales, bot match, Wales, bot match, and nothing in between. And I think I've repeated myself several times when I've said that in videos. But yeah, I haven't really been practicing so much in there. So I guess that's a little bit of a downfall for me, but yeah, it is what it is. I've kind of been participating in the PvP that matters the most, that benefits my clan the most. So that's what's important to me, and playing PvE and helping the lower resonance players with things like Gauntlet, which we've been doing a lot of recently, Gauntlet 8. So yeah, this you can see the points now have gone crazy. They managed to get the Guardian. I got there just a little bit too late, and yeah, you can see already they're really far ahead of us in points now. At this point, we kind of decided on voice chat, right, let's just try and focus on taking towers, but this guy was at our spawn point, so we couldn't even really do much until they were down, which my teammates managed to do. So then we were actually able to get away and attempt to take towers, because we figured we might as well just try and get some more points. Obviously, we kind of had already accepted that we weren't going to beat their points by any means. But yeah, we were like, let's just try and get a couple of towers then before the match is over. We might as well try and get some more points. And yeah, I just ended up getting killed again. Necromancer and Crusader, what is a wizard meant to do against them when it's the only class with literally no immunity since Ice Armor was nerfed? Yeah. So, and here you can see it's coming up to the points now. I wasn't going to get anywhere in enough time to do much at all. So yeah, unfortunately the second match was a loss. Kind of interesting that it's basically the exact same experience that we had on the Monday and Tuesday, huh? Like I said, maybe that's the pessimist in me. But yeah, this was a challenging one. So, but good job to those guys. Good job to everyone, to be fair. Thank you again to everyone that's been taking part in Bout of Realms. It's been a really fun week so far. I'm excited for Friday. I'm excited for tomorrow's matches to see what happens. And yeah, good luck to everyone that is participating. And yeah, I know that it's like everyone's fighting for the same things, but it's always nice. It's always nice to see people winning. Like I've said before, when I have people try and brag about, oh, I found this 5-star gem or whatever in my comments, honestly, I'm someone that's happy for people like that. Like, this is a game. I play it for fun. I'm playing with my friends. What more could I want? Like, that is all that really matters to me. Yeah, would it be nice to get some free legendary crests? Hell yeah, of course it would. But I've just had so much fun this week playing with my friends and being on voice chat with them. Because I don't go on voice chat very often. So, because most of the time I'm recording videos like this and doing voiceovers. So, yeah, it's been a really fun week so far. But this match, as you can see, kind of neck and neck with each other. Resonance seemed similar on both sides. So on their side and our side, a lot of similar looking wings, a lot of similar resonance. And once again, I was just trying to focus on keeping my teammates protected. One of my teammates was getting chased by a couple of players, so I was chasing them back and taking them down. So yeah, we'll see if we can beat my kill streak from the first match. That would be nice. I'm not focusing. I am focusing on the kills, and I'm not focusing on the kills. I'm focusing on keeping people protected and keeping our effigies protected. So that means getting kills, but that's not intentionally what I'm focusing on. So yeah, I just want to make sure that we can keep our effigies as much as possible and attempt not to die as well. So at this point, we'd managed to push them back to spawn point as well. One of my teammates was attempting to take this top effigy, which was proving a little bit difficult. As you can see, it took quite a lot of damage there from multiple people. So I was just retreating once again to bandage so that I could, continue supporting and pushing forward with them. And obviously the spawn time to begin with isn't that long. So the resurrect time when you're down isn't that long to begin with. It's only once you've died a certain amount of times it starts to get a little bit longer. So at this point, they were kind of reviving quite quickly. So time was of the essence. So it was important not to die here and just keep bandaging as much as possible to, keep them back. We did manage to take this tower eventually. But as you can see, they didn't let us take it without a fight. So they did put up a really good fight, this team. And similar to what we had in the last match, really. This was like being on the opposite side in the last match. Similar kind of thing where we both started off pretty close with the scores. And then, then got to the point where we were pushed back to spawn, and then obviously this is what happened with this match, but the other way around. And it's kind of been like that all week. I think a lot of people have been having a similar experience. If you have been playing Bout of Realms, let me know in the comments if that's the kind of experience that you've been having as well. It seems like that's the feedback I've been getting from people. Some people have had some really successful days where they've had pretty balanced matches, or they've ended up in matches where not the full team has shown up. One team that I know, their first match of the week was a forfeit because no one showed up at all. So, that was a nice way to start the week, I guess. With us, as you know, our first match of the week, we had just one player. Now, this guy was trying to chase me. I barely have any life. I think my cheat death had already kicked in, so I was kind of before this, and I was worried that it might still be on cooldown. And I was just like, shit, this guy's going to get me. Get this frenzy door. Take him down before he gets a chance to take me down. Luckily they went down. But yeah, you can see we're coming up to the 1,300 points. I don't think I'm going to get anything else done before we get there. But no, there we go. That was a victory. Really, really fun fight. Good job to these guys. As I said, good job to everyone that we fought this week and everyone that's taken part. It's been really fun so far. I've really, really been enjoying it. So this was the overall result. Again, crazy assists from all of my teammates. Really happy with that. They were down one player, as you can see. So they were one player short compared to us, which is a shame. I don't know if it's just no-show or if they couldn't recruit an 8th member. But yeah, considering that, they did put up a really good fight, and it was a lot of fun. So good job, guys. Thank you again for actually joining us and taking part. Thank you to everyone, as I said, for taking part in Bout of Realms. So this is the overall result now, week to date. Somehow we have dropped a rank, even though everyone above us still has the same score as we do. So again, I don't know how they actually work this out, but it kind of pissed me off that we've dropped a rank when it's like, well, we're still in line with everyone above us that has the exact same friggin' score. But yeah, that is it from me for this video. Let me know how it's going for you so far, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.
Official Diablo Partner.